A visitor to the streets of Stockport, a superhero to bring a smile and brief moment of light relief.
Take care now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
With a wave and words of encouragement, he's helping a community cope.
Today, you have to do a Spider-Man drawing, put it in your window, and I'll come back here again, okay? Awesome stuff. You be good, okay?
Thank you for sending in your photograph, because it brought, there are some really emotive and really sad images and stories that we had, but this brought, particularly, the judging panel, it was such a wonderful, positive image of community spirit, and it was amazingly captured. And I hadn't appreciated at the time that you're a martial arts teacher, so that gives it a lot of context as well. Yeah. So is that what you do for your day-to-day living?
It is, yeah. I opened my martial arts school when I was 17. I've done martial arts since I was 5. Taught martial arts to literally thousands and thousands of people in my community.
Yeah. So tell me, how did you come up with the idea of dressing up as Spider-Man? Was it
myself and one of my coaches who does classes at my martial arts school? When we heard the news that you was only allowed out for an hour a day, kind of like for your activities, go for a walk, go for a run, it was more a case of we wanted to try and cheer the kids up, because there was that many kids. I've got 2 children myself, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old, and obviously they can't go out and they can't see the friends and all that type of stuff. So it was more a case of trying to just bring a few smiles and stuff. So we went on the first runs, first jogs, and then literally from that day one, we had all the children in the area. They were playing Spider-Man out the window. They were dressing up as Spider-Man. They had signs in the window, Spider-Man stop outside my house and stuff.
Oh, so it was very cool. Was it every day?
Yeah, every day for an hour. Obviously, when we started doing it, didn't want to stop, to be honest. And it's kind of now we're back to work and stuff. It's like we've got something missing. So
exactly. There's sort of that little piece to the community, sort of not there. They don't have you as Spider-Man on their stage.
No. I am getting birthday requests now, though, so it's a bit turning into a birthday theme.
I struggled right at the start, same as many other people out there. Looking back on it now, we went on Zoom. I didn't know what Zoom was. I'd never done a Zoom call in my life. People calling as you're trying to start your Zoom class, trying to delegate members so they could get in. And I broke down in March. I broke down right at the beginning. I felt I needed to speak to somebody. I had nobody to talk to. I couldn't see my mum and dad. My partner suffers with anxiety. We had a 1-year-old that had just learnt to walk, who was running around the house, smashing everything up. And then it was 2 days later, I was out running around dressed as Spider-Man. There was no goal set the first time we went out as Spider-Man. It was a case of, Boris said you can go out for your hour's exercise per day, so why not dress up as Spider-Man at the same time? It just makes everybody kind of just be a kid for a bit. I'd hate to think where I would be right now if Spider-Man wasn't around.
One day, via our Zoom classes, one of my coaches, Andrew, came out dressed as Spider-Man, and all the kids went crazy that they'd seen Spider-Man. So I decided that I was going to source my own suit. We started using our daily exercise allowance to wear the suit and just try and put as many smiles on faces as possible. On my first week where I was going out running, I heard the Spider-Man theme tune playing just faintly in the distance. And as I was running closer, all the children was dressed as Spider-Man. They had pictures in the windows. It was amazing.
Do you think you could do it if there wasn't a mask involved?
Possibly, yeah. I'm not a very shy person, but I think once the mask goes on, it's kind of like, right, I am Spider-Man now. It's an hour for me to focus on the positives, the children smiling, to kind of relive my childhood a little bit and pretend to be Spider-Man.
Do they know who Spider-Man is?
No, I try my very best to put an American accent on. I'll web shoot at everybody. Yeah, I try my best to be as real as possible. I like to practice and make sure I've got all my poses right and stuff.
It went from a day of just let's go for a run to now building a legacy of we need to keep this going now. My ultimate goal is to run a 50-mile ultra marathon.
I've never run 50 miles before. I don't know if I can do it. I'm determined to. Just over 4 mile in. Massive thank you to everyone out for supporting us. We've got the whole community out. The whole community's out.
I'm all about community, always have been, always will be. Stockport as a community, to me, it's amazing. Ha! The people in Stockport do all come together when we need them to. If I can inspire one person to do something active, to get out there, to clear their mind, my job's done.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.